Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda and this is my channel, Amanda's Daily Home, where I post videos on cleaning, homemaking, organizing, and so much more. In today's video, we are getting ready to move into our new home we are building, so I am trying to declutter and minimize the stuff we bring with us. I'm really trying to be intentional with what I'm going to pack because keeping a clean and organized home is so much easier with less clutter. My main focus today is going to be in the kitchen. Now you will notice that I have boxes and bins already in the kitchen because we literally have nowhere to put anything. So we are kind of like living out of bins because like we don't have enough room for all of our dressers and the closets are overflowing and stuff like that. So what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks, few weeks, however long it takes me, is tackle one room at a time, and each room is probably going to take me a few days. So like I said, today's focus is going to be the kitchen. First things first, I just want to get some sweeping done because there's a lot of crumbs on the floor. It's summertime, the kids are in and out all the time, so there's like a little bit of dirt being tracked through and stuff like that. Alright guys, so I'm just about to tackle the kitchen. There's stuff everywhere. I've already started to pull things out. I feel like it's really bad, so don't be shocked. But the kitchen table is full of stuff. I'm going to declutter all of it. Hopefully I don't have to keep very much of it because I want to minimize the amount of stuff that we take to the new house. Anyways, I'm just going to get right to it. I have lots to declutter. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just getting these bags out of these bins, taking these bins out of the kitchen, putting them into the living room, which I just cleaned, unfortunately. I'm just going to be stacking it up with bins again. But anyways, I just wanted to go through all of these bins. I don't want to be taking them to the house without checking out what is in them all. So I think this bin is one of the boys, obviously. It's got some like toys and hockey cards, hockey gloves and stuff like that. This bag is full of like random socks that probably haven't had a partner in like years. So I'm going to take like one last look through here and see. I don't know if any of you guys have, but like we have tons of these trampoline socks, which I don't know, there's no point in really keeping them all. We don't have a trampoline park in our city, so I'm gonna go through all of that. There's another bag of clothes here. Yeah, so lots of stuff to go through. And if you have an area in your home that feels overwhelming and really needs to be decluttered, go ahead, play this video and just get started and get cleaning because I promise it'll feel so much better once it's done. Some of these things are brand new, like that Scrub Daddy and the Kleenex box cover, which is super cute. I saw that on, I think on Instagram, but anyways, I ordered that and I'm not even gonna bother opening it up in this place. I'm just gonna pack it for the new house. I've had these samples of Hardy lap siding on my counter for like months now. We are still trying to decide on our exterior color. Like Jeff is going to, he's going to kill me because I'm taking forever. I just can't decide what colors to do. I will take you guys to our new house later on in this video and I'll kind of show you what I got going on for colors and whatnot. And if at any point you're doing like a massive declutter or a clean out, you need these contractor garbage bags. They are extra thick and they are extra huge. They fit so much junk in here. So I'm just going ahead and filling that bag because I'm going to have to make a run to the trash and recycling center. The little garbage bags are just not going to cut it when you're trying to clean out a house. First things first, I'm just going to clear off some of the things on the counters. Like really, I'm not that worried about like the deep cleaning in the kitchen right now. It's the getting rid of stuff and things that I need to get ready to go to the trash and recycling center. So I'm just gonna start clearing the counters. So I have like somewhat of a clear workspace to start the decluttering that's gonna go on over here on the kitchen table. That's a scary area. I'll show you guys that in a second. have all sorts of like home building products, like the brochures for them. I still need to hang on to them because we're still in the middle of like deciding a lot of the stuff for our house. So I'm just gonna keep that in my home building binder over there.
I do normally really love to use the tote bins for moving, but I have a ton of them already and I really don't want to buy a whole lot more. So I went to Home Depot. These boxes were super affordable. So I just picked up a whole bunch of these, and for these, I will fill them with things that aren't too heavy. So that way I can make sure the bottom doesn't like fall out and everything falls all over the place. And my Rubbermaid reveal is perfect for this area. You know how in the kitchen sink, all around the faucet and stuff, it gets all crummy? Well, this little tool is awesome for getting all of that gunk off. Alrighty, so now that I've gotten the kitchen counters as cleared off as best as I can, I'm going to go ahead and tackle the stuff in the middle of the room here on the kitchen table. So like we obviously don't have an office in this house, so the kitchen table is full of like paperwork, books, kids' toys, just like you name it, you'll probably find it on the kitchen table because that's kind of the catch-all area right now. So I'm going to clear off that table. This little basket here that I'm cleaning out right now, that is stuff from cleaning out my car. So there's all sorts of random stuff that ended up in there, like gloves, travel cups, kids' toys, balls, all sorts of stuff like that. So I'm happy to get that all put away. Okay, here we go with the kitchen table. Now the kitchen table is probably going to take me a little while because there's so much little clutter on the table. There's coins, little kids' toys, and all sorts of stuff like that. Now, if the kids were home right now, I'd probably just get them to help me figure out what they want on here and put their stuff away. But they are out at a friend's house having fun. It's summertime. They're biking and swimming and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and take care of it because I want this done. I want to wipe down the table and I want this space just nice and free and clear of all of this clutter. I've got a couple of these bags in the hallway here. A lot of them are like clothes from the vehicles that we cleaned out, like kids leave their sweaters and hats and stuff like that in there. So I'm going to get all of that put away. That laundry basket that's sitting there, I also want to get that put away. There's a pile of towels that need to be brought down to the laundry room. And like, I don't even have anywhere in the laundry room to go ahead and put the laundry because there's storage in there as well. So when our laundry piles up, and it doesn't even have to be a lot, like it ends up in the hallway here because I literally have nowhere else to put it. So I found this film, I think that's what you call it, film from my camera from a long time ago. That was actually at my parents' house, and I guess I should try to get it developed and see what's on there. It'd be interesting to see what that was from. And now that I am at the end of the clutter on the kitchen table, I'm just going to go ahead and spray it down, wipe it all up, and then I'll just put one of those Home Depot boxes on there so I can start putting away all those like office supplies and paperwork and all that stuff. I picked up this cup warmer at the Target dollar spot. I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet. If any of you have gotten it and tried it, let me know how it works. I'll probably give it a try today, but I picked it up when we were out of town, so I didn't really have any glass mugs to try it on.
So I'm gonna make this my office, my little to-go office, because I can't just leave this all over the kitchen table anymore. So all of my stuff is going to go in here, and then hopefully I can just transition it nicely to the new house. So my building booklets, my YouTube business booklets, bills, all that kind of stuff, I'm just going to keep in here right now.
I am so happy to get these floating shelves cleaned off. They have been so full of clutter since we moved in here a year ago. I guess it's like almost a year and a half. Oh my god, I can't even believe it's been that long. But I'm so happy to get these all packed up and cleaned off. And a lot of this stuff is like papers and just important documents and stuff like that, or just things that we don't want to lose. So we would like put it up there to kind of keep it out of the way so it wouldn't get lost. Can't believe it. We are finally at the end of the table clean off. So I'm just going to wipe down the other side here that I didn't wipe down earlier because it's all full of clutter. And now I just have a few of these like papers and pictures and stuff to sort through. A lot of them are like sentimental items. I want to make sure that they are put away nice and safely. And I'm just going to have to make sure that that box goes in the right spot so that way it doesn't end up somewhere where this stuff can get damaged.
Okay guys, so as I'm going through all of the stuff that I own, I'm trying to go through each and every item and like decide if I want to take that with me to the new house. And actually what I have in my mind is I keep trying to like pretend that Like what if we were like leaving the country and like moving away like next month? So would I want all of this stuff coming with me to the new house? Because it's just going to be a burden. It makes it that much harder to ever move again, or just like pick up, and if we decide to sell our house, which I don't think we're planning on doing that anytime soon, but just you always want to have that in your mind when you're deciding what you want to keep in your home. If you want to have like a minimalist kind of lifestyle where all this clutter is not in your way, which is what I'm trying to do, I'm just keeping in mind like what do I really need, and I'm trying to let go of all this stuff. I'm just trying to let it go. If there's anything that I'm not sure, because it's like I have memories or whatever, if it's not super sentimental, then I'll just like take a picture of it, I have it on my phone, and then I'll just get rid of the item. So that's what I have in my head. I'm leaving the country, I need to get rid of everything. All right, next up is all of this junk. Truthfully, like, why do I need this? Why do I need these little wipes? I have no idea. They're restaurant wipes. Like, get rid of that stuff. It's just in the way.
So I came across this very old book. It must have been my mom's because I got it from her place, and I can't get rid of it, but I really don't know what to do with it. So I'm just gonna store it for now, keep that put away safely. Yeah, I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. I don't even know how old that book is. I was trying to look in there to see, but I could not find a date. I maybe should take a better look and try to see if I can find it. So one day the kids had a bunch of friends over, and this is what I found. A candy bowl, like completely full of candy. They went to the store and a bunch of them pulled together and bought candy and like left it in the bowl. So that was downstairs in their bedroom. I put it away so that way I could give it back to the kids when they came, but they never asked for it. So I'm just throwing that away because I really don't want my kids consuming that much candy at one time. And next up, I'm going to be tackling this whole upper area of the cabinets, like the top of the cabinets. I was storing stuff in there because I had no more room in the actual cabinets. So it is time to get rid of that stuff. I have hated looking at that stuff up there the whole time we've lived here, but I just have not had time or even energy to just, like, go through it and figure out what we're going to take with us and what we're going to give to donation. And I don't even know what to do with these. These are those souvenir cups from places like Kalahari, which is in Wisconsin Dells. And I think the other one was from Rainforest Cafe, and the kids really wanted them. I really don't want them around the house, but I also feel bad getting rid of them. So I still have them. I didn't end up getting rid of them, but I'm not totally sold on taking them with us to the new house because honestly, the kids haven't even used those cups since they got them. So next time we go to one of those restaurants, I'm going to like really try to convince the kids and say like, listen, I do not want that stuff at home. I don't feel like paying extra for those cups because they're just going to end up all over the house anyways. And I've really been trying to teach the kids more about like clutter in the home and how it makes you feel if you have too much stuff in the house, and the importance of like just living a life with minimal stuff in your home, like just what you need, because it just really feels overwhelming when you have too much stuff and it's too hard to clean. So I think they're kind of starting to catch on because my older son cleaned out his bedroom the other day and got rid of a lot of stuff, whereas before he wanted to like hang on to basically everything. So I just really want to teach that to my kids because I feel like life is so much easier when you have less clutter in your living space and in your headspace.
shadows of where we have been. Sleeping with your back facing me. I know, this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make. And I can feel the tension every time we close.
Alright, so this kitchen ended up being like a 2 or 3 day process. On this day, I cleaned it for 6 hours, but now I have to take the kids to hockey. So this part of the kitchen I'm going to end up doing tomorrow. So let's fast forward until the next day and I will show you what else we got done.
I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 We've been in two places all at once. Was that what we said would come undone? Feels like our minds have been.
Things like this I have a hard time getting rid of because it is a perfectly good serving set, but the problem is I've had it for years now and I've never used it. So I think it's just time to let it go. Also, what's hard to get rid of is nice dishes that have a chip in it, especially because the chip is underneath, but at the same time, I just don't want to keep anything that I'm questioning whatsoever. So it's time to get rid of that too.
Turn off. Haven't seen each other for so long. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make. And I can feel the tension every time we close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 You and me are moving. Make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. You and me are moving. Make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. 'Cause we're 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 dancing as one.
Every time I get a box all packed up and sealed and taped, I feel so accomplished. I cannot wait to get this whole process done. I'm so happy to get some stuff out of this space because we literally are on top of each other in here. So I'm going to take that box, bring it to the new house, bring it into the storage room downstairs. Like I said before, I can't take too much there, but I definitely need to just get a few boxes out of this space to give us a little bit more room. And this big container is full of like cookie cutters and things like that from my mom and dad's house. So these were all of my mom's things. And if you're new here and haven't been following me, then you wouldn't know that my mom passed away last year, which was really hard. We weren't expecting that. And so now I have a lot of her things that I have a hard time getting rid of, especially the cookie cutters, because I do remember as a child some of those cookie cutters and using them during the holidays. So I definitely want to make sure that I hang on to those. Now in the new house, I'm hoping to put all of the cookie cutters kind of like on display nicely in a really big jar in the pantry. So that's kind of the plan I have for those. Alrighty, so this is basically the last few items that I have to put away in the kitchen in this video anyways. I still have a lot more to film in this kitchen, like emptying out all of the kitchen cabinets. This was just basically all of the surface clutter, and like the one cabinet above the fridge, all of those cabinets like up above, that's what I did today. But I still have to go through the inside of each and every one of those cabinets. Even though that still looks like a mess over there, it's actually really clean. So I will be filming more kitchen decluttering in my upcoming videos, but it's just like this video would have been really, really long, and that was a lot of work. So there will be more decluttering in my future videos. Okay, so now off to the new house. I want to show you guys a little bit of what's going on there. So here are those hardy samples. I've brought them to the new house because I am going to bring them outside with the stone sample and the shake samples and kind of try to get something put together. I don't know, let me know in the comments below if you have like any ideas for color combos, or what's your favorite. Like, do you like dark houses, light houses? We did end up going with white windows. I just wasn't really, I couldn't commit myself to the black windows. I'm kind of like a white window kind of girl, even though I really do love the way black windows look too. Anyways, I couldn't bite the bullet and do that. So we've got the white windows, we've got like white trims. Now, what color should I go with? Jeff really wants me to decide the next couple of days. As you can see here, I have it all laid out. That's the shake colors right there. I want to do some shakes up in the gable ends. We've got the stone on the bottom part. Anyways, that's what I've got there. Now I'm going to head into the house. Jeff is working on some speaker wire. He's just having a seat for a second here. And once we have that speaker wire up in the living room, we can go ahead and start drywalling this room. The upstairs is all drywalled, so this is up next. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed my video. I did lots of cleaning and decluttering today in that kitchen. There is still so much more to come. I've got so many more cleaning and decluttering videos to do in that place before we bring everything into this new house. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit that little notification bell so you guys get notified when I post future videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!